Ringing up Graeme Kenna. Oh, hello. Come on. How come it's not going through? Oh, here we go. Hello? Hello? Hello, Mr. Kenna? Hello? Obviously the call is connecting, you can hear me, but yet you're refusing to... Oh, look at that, you put the phone on me, down on me. What kind of joke is this? Picked up the phone.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Wednesday, the 28th of August, 2024. And as you know, I've been leaving your daily messages since the start of October 2023. And you have persistently and consistently choosing to avoid to answer my calls, forcing me to leave a voice message. You've obviously picked up today. You've picked up today and refused to answer the call. I mean, what is this? How come you're behaving in a manner that would be classified as childish and imbecilic in any other realm? Why are you hiding behind the corporate veil? Why are you refusing to engage with me? Why are you refusing to talk to me? What seems to be the problem here? I'm ringing you up every single day asking you to speak to me. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just come and speak to me. What legal framework have you used to abduct my brother in the manner that you have done so? Please just explain that to me. How have you managed to achieve this? All I'm asking you to is for an explanation to look to speak to us, and you're acting like cowardice. Is my brother still alive? Have you killed him off yet? You were drugging him. Obviously, he was telling me that you were giving him medication. How dare you give him medication without our family's consent? You know, he's not your private property, but that's ultimately the truth, isn't it? He is your private property. You will do with him as you please, because you private property, such as what you've made my brother into now, does not have rights to private property or any privacy, do they? That's the reality of the situation. You classified my brother as your private property for your benefit, for your advancement, for your purposes, because it serves your agenda and it serves your narrative in order for you to maintain the lie and facade that you're putting forward. I'm ringing you a message, giving you a message every single day. What's wrong now? You've already previously kidnapped my mother in the care home, forced care upon her, forced to make decisions regarding her health and welfare and vaccinating her. You've done all this yourself, ending up prematurely ending her life, which I knew was going to happen because obviously I was onto you from day one, considering the fact that previously a decade ago in 2014 you attempted to murder my brother and frame me for it. I haven't forgotten that just doesn't disappear into the past. You can't just bury things in the grave or in the past. There will be a reckoning for your conduct and behavior as a local authority. You're now tasking me to speak to the solicitor. Don't talk to us, go speak to our solicitor, as the position of Manningham Housing Association was. We've got a solicitor, go speak to our solicitor, as the position of the care home now is. We don't want to speak to you, Mr. Hussain, go get a solicitor, we'll only speak to your solicitor. So you want me to speak to solicitors? Use solicitors. It's the solicitors that are the ones that are prostituting out the services and are not abiding by the laws that they purport to be working under. Yourselves, Mr. Kenna, is the situation, isn't it? You've just picked up the phone and refusing to take the call from me, and detaining my brother. I'm sending daily emails to both you, the council, everybody in the council, everybody. All right, or send us an email. Write to us. You must write to us. We must have a record. We don't want you to speak to us because obviously we're committing lies and bullshit. We're killing people, and we don't want any accountability for our actions. We're going to do it behind the corporate veil of the local authority, justify our actions and say, oh, it's all done in the public interest. We're doing it for everybody's betterment. Nobody asked you to take my brother from my care, did they? You told a pack of lies to take my brother from my care, and now you told another pack of lies regarding criminal damage to the property. All a pack of lies that you get away with because you're the local authority, and there's no consequences to you, the local authority, for your reprehensible and deplorable and villainous and evil actions, because you can just get away with it. And I'm ringing you up every single day, and I know how this system works. You want me to do something deplorable as a consequence and as a reaction, and then you're going to capitalize on my reactions. That's how you operate. You operate with neglect, and then pick up the pieces and pick up where as a consequence of the neglect. It is you that have been neglecting my brother. It is you that have been failing in adult social care. It's failure upon failure upon failure of your failures, and you're now looking to export that your failures onto me and throw me under the bus for what? For helping you do your duty of care. Obviously I'm charging you for this, and now this villainous actions that you're taking, it's quite clear. Charge £1 million a day for this clear anxiety and distress that you're causing me, this alarm and distress and anxiety that you're inflicting on both me and my sister, the degrading, humiliating treatment that you're putting us under, completely objectionable. And I'm urging and imploring you to come and just talk to me. If you're doing everything above board and with the legitimacy as you claim to others to be, or we're just a local authority doing our job, within the confines of the law, then come and explain yourself to us. What happened to open and transparency that you put in your constitution? Or it's all very well writing a lovely phrased constitutions and creating quite shiny emblems of magazines and photographing things that make you look good. It's just a badly put together veneer, isn't it? That behind the mask, a beautified mask, is an ugly monster that you've become through your lies and deceptions and your crooked ways. Now you're torturing my brother, holding him hostage. You're antagonizing me by refusing to engage with me. You're antagonizing me by picking up the phone and slamming it. No different to what's now happening at your private commissioned care home at Sunningdale, picking up the phone and slamming it upon me. You've got my brother. What legal rights have you got to take my brother in the manner that you have done so? Explain that to us. What legal rights have you got? Oh, it's the law. You must follow the laws. We've got the laws. You can take the laws and shove them where the sun doesn't shine, because you're not following any laws. You have no laws. All you need to know is that all you care about is money and greed. That's what's done you in. The ugly monster, the green ugly monster of greed. That's what's afflicted you as a local authority. And you look, you're penniless. You're a backward local authority that is claiming now to be the city of culture, while holding and detaining my brother and torturing him, just as you had held and tortured my mother for the last year of her life, to torture her to death. This is what you do. You torture people to death, and everybody's scared to fight the big monster, the dragon that goes around torturing people. That's what you are. You're the Leviathan that tortures and murders people, and then gets money extorted out of them, extorting out their labor and money and through taxes, so that you can continue to perpetuate the lies that you're peddling. It's completely reprehensible what you're doing as a local authority to my brother, to my family, to me, and yet hiding behind the corporate veil, knowing the fact that nothing's going to happen to us because everybody's scared of us. All the newspapers, all the judges are in our pockets, all the newspapers, we buy off everybody, and quite clearly that is the case. You've been buying off everybody, but you were, and let's not forget this, you were buying me off as well, weren't you? You were paying me money, weren't you? You knew the money was going into my account. We were regularly...
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
As I was saying, Mr. Kenna, you, the local authority, have fully known exactly what's going on. You act and behave, oh, we're stupid, we're incompetent, we don't know what our left hand is doing from the right hand. You know exactly what you've been doing in our particular family circumstances. And this aspect of playing coy and dumb is not acceptable. My brother's birthday is coming up on the 15th of September. It's also Eid al-Milad. I'd like to speak and see my brother to know what kind of condition you're holding him under. You are clearly torturing him to death. There is no legal basis for you to prevent our contact. The only reason you're doing this is which is helping me justify my care costs of £1 million a week, is because you can't afford me, and therefore you must go against your own laws and break all your own laws in order to target and victimize us. You're not dumb. You, as a local authority, you clearly have all the information before you. The decision maker is just acting.
Sorry, but you've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, message sent. Goodbye.
They just like to act, oh, we're just stupid, we don't know what's going on, we're just a big behemoth local authority, we're all stupid, we're all incompetent. They know exactly what's going on. This is all a contrived narrative that they put together and try to fool the public because ultimately it's just a gravy train, innit? They've created a system, the matrix system of control, where they're extorting labour and taxes out of people, fooling people to raise children, fooling people to look after the house, and that's the biggest expense, innit? Your house and your children, and those house and children are owned by them. They're just trying to convince you to be the free safeguardian and protectors of their property, and their property is houses and people, and they don't view people and they view people as property, their property, to do with them as they please, and then they give you the ideas, there's laws to protect and safeguard you. There are no laws as far as the local authority is concerned, because they can buy off the judges and the judiciary. That's how it works.